Two great alliances have dominated the forgotten world of Azkarath. Over 1,000 years ago, orcs and trolls united to form the Iron Legion, a brutal army of savages that rules the southern lands. Soon after, the elves and humans responded to the threat, creating a joint army, the Crimson Fist. From the Holy City, the northeast, the High Inquisitor, Lady Zirah, lead with a firm hand the army that will put an end to the heresy of those filthy beasts. The foul powers of the Iron Legion must end, and we Inquisitors of the Crimson Fist will do whatever it takes to bring it about. Today will be my first mission, and I can't wait to see those disgusting creatures burn.
I'm glad Zirah sent you to help me with this matter.
It is an honor, Lord Lionel. Without you, I would never have managed to become an Inquisitor.
Well, the scouts have located an Iron Legion settlement on the other side of the mountains. I must take care of the siege immediately. Meanwhile, I need you to investigate the attack on the village by the Grey Knights.
It is not common for them to dare attack targets in the Reach.
No, it's not, and that's why I'm worried. Be careful, Helena.
I will not fail you.
I know you won't, child. It's true?
I'm afraid so. After neutralizing the threat of the Grey Knights, we encountered the Iron Legion. They dug through the mountains somehow without any patrol noticing their presence.
Lady Zirah has dispersed our troops widely to try to give greater protection to the outer villages. I already warned that this would endanger the security of the Reach, but they did not listen to me.
Lord Lionel, they were preparing an undead invasion, and I have the feeling those monsters and the Grey Knights are working together.
Unlikely their leader was an Inquisitor like us. He defected because he considered the Crimson Fist too soft with the Iron Legion. Although at this point, I no longer rule out anything. Where is the containment team?
I didn't think it was necessary.
Helena, you know that the first thing to do when undead appear in civilian areas is to declare containment. If the villagers were aware of the existence of the undead, they would panic.
Sorry. I thought the priority was to protect the survivors by eliminating the threat as soon as possible.
It doesn't matter. I'll take care of the containment myself. In the meantime, I want you to secure the rest of the Reach to the Holy City. And Helena, don't make this mistake again. It could be very expensive for all of us.
You must be the new one. Lady Helena, right?
Lord Rogal, it is an honor to meet you in person.
I've heard about the attack by the Grey Knights. Is that why you came here?
I'm actually more worried about the appearance of the Iron Legion. They excavated the mountain and entered the Reach.
Really? That is disturbing. 300 years later, our enemies enter our home again. Luckily, we have not detected any sign of orcs or trolls in this area, but we have spotted a detachment of Grey Knights in the oasis.
I would like to help in any way I can.
Well, I was thinking of going myself, but if you want to take care of it personally, gather my exarchs. They will help you deal with that scum. This way I can stay to investigate the recent disappearances.
Disappearances?
Civilians have been disappearing for no apparent reason, leaving only a large stain of blood behind. I suspect that they are infiltrators of the Grey Knights, but this way of acting is not typical of them.
I'm sure you will find the solution soon. Now I'll go take care of those deserters who are in the oasis.
Good luck and be careful, Lady Helena.
Lady Alice,
Who are you and how do you know me?
my name is Helena. I am the new Inquisitor of the Crimson Fist. And the truth is that everyone knows you, my lady. You are a living legend who has led the fleet for centuries, dominating the three seas without possible resistance.
You flatter me, but I have another question. Don't you earthworms know how to do your job anymore?
Sorry?
I have docked my fleet to the northeast, and I have seen that all these poor people are terrified. Are you not incapable of dealing with a group of deserters and thieves? I control islands thousands of miles from here, whose population lives more peacefully than the people of the Reach.
Well, right now I was heading to neutralize a group of Grey Knights that has attacked the Oasis.
And we're here chatting! Let's get going immediately!
Another excavation. In the south, they did the same. They crossed the mountain and no patrol noticed it.
Now that the Grey Knights have fallen under the control of the Iron Legion, problems like this will multiply. Erebus was an Inquisitor for 15 years. He knows our tactics and how the Crimson Fist works.
So he was the leader of the Grey Knights, the Inquisitor who defected. Why has he joined those he hated the most?
I do not know, but you must inform the High Inquisitor, Lady Zirah, immediately. This threat cannot go unanswered. I will take care of this and meet you in the Holy City.
Right now, my lady.
One more thing, Helena. Good job. You're just a rookie, and you've already proven more than most of our brothers.
Thank you very much, really.
You can't do this. We are citizens of the Reach, and we haven't done nothing.
Everyone stay calm. We are here to ensure your well-being, nothing more. This is just the routine process after an Iron Legion attack. Lord Lionel, these people are very nervous. The rumors about the monsters that arrived after the attack of the Grey Knights are clamorous.
Then we have arrived too late. The law of silence is clear, so you know what you have to do.
But my lord, they are citizens of the Reach. We cannot.
We cannot? Enforce the law immediately, or face the consequences. If you are not capable of doing your duty, you should hang up your swords.
Yes, my lord. Sorry.
Helena, wait.
Lord Lionel, the worst has happened. The Grey Knights and the Iron Legion are collaborating. Their leader, Erebus, is an undead in the service of the Necrolite Master.
The Grey Knights know how the Crimson Fist works, our strengths and weaknesses. Now I understand why they have found the perfect places to dig those tunnels.
Lady Alice helped me stop her advance in the Oasis. Right now I was going to inform the High Inquisitor.
So, let's go. Angron, we have vital matters to discuss with the High Inquisitor.
You smell like blood, and she smells like death.
What does that mean?
Let's move on. Otherwise, we would already be dead.
I already found out. Nyla informed me about what happened at the Oasis.
But how?
Listen, Rookie, nothing that happens in the Reach is foreign to me. Now leave. The appropriate measures will be taken to solve the problem.
Enough of this. Your stupidity and weakness is endangering everything we have built. You may have been in position too long. Maybe it is time for a change that is capable of doing what is necessary.
What is necessary? We all know your tactics and way of proceeding. I will never understand how a human with such a short life expectancy can cling so much to a past that he did not even live. Nothing to say? I guess the new girl doesn't know yet. Don't worry. I won't be the one to tell her. Although, if you threaten me again, I will rip off your remaining arm and feed it to the crows.
What the hell is that?
It seems like some kind of magical pulse. Someone has cast a powerful spell very nearby. Or maybe in the same city.
Whatever it is, I think we're about to find out.
Have you been responsible for this? Answer, you filthy monster!
Hello again, Inquisitor. Yes, I have planned this invasion, although not all the credit is mine.
You won't escape again, not this time.
I didn't mean to. My job is done.
You have failed. We have repelled the invasion.
You will soon understand that winning battles does not always make you win the war, and now you are alone.
Lady Zirah, what happened?
The High Inquisitor received many wounds during the battle. Shortly after it ended, she collapsed lifeless. I couldn't do anything to save her.
But she seemed fine when I left. Her combat prowess was far superior to anyone I've ever seen. I don't understand.
Angron, did you see what happened here?
I was here, and I have already told you what happened. This is not the time for conspiracies or to cry for anyone. The Crimson Fist must choose a regent until the king chooses a new High Inquisitor.
Zirah, what the hell happened here? What have you done? We all know that Zirah has been killed by Lionel and that monster Angron. She would never have fallen to a mob of undead. They must have attacked her treacherously after the battle.
Keep your voice down, Nyla. No one doubts Lionel's ambition, but attacking the High Inquisitor? That seems too much even for him.
It doesn't matter anymore. Whatever happened is irrelevant. Angron, Victor, Marcus, and Helena will vote for Lionel as regent. So whether we like it or not, we are now in his hands.
The humans leading the Crimson Fist? That's ridiculous. No, I'm not going to stand by and watch that murderous son of a bitch take power.
Lady Nyla, we're very sorry for the death of the High Inquisitor Zirah. We know that she was like a mother to you.
I don't need your condolences, old man. You humans have always longed for power, and now, curiously, in the darkest moment, you have it at your fingertips.
Don't be hysterical, Inquisitor. We are not your enemies. The pain is clouding your judgment.
Don't speak to me again, Rookie. If you do, I will pierce her with an arrow before you say 2 words.
Calm down. Calm down, please. We have already had a lot of misfortunes today. My son did not mean to offend you, my lady.
I see you worried. Is everything okay?
I have been thinking a lot about everything that has happened since I became an Inquisitor. I cannot understand how we can be so divided while our enemies gather more and more forces before our eyes.
The alliance between our races was motivated by the need of the moment, as was the creation of the Crimson Fist. The laws and ways of acting that were established were correct for that time, but many are no longer correct for the current moment.
Are you talking about the law of silence?
It's one of many examples, but yes. For some reason, especially those of your race, they have wanted to keep everything as it was defined at the time, as if they believed that if everything remains the same, time will not pass for them, and they will live forever.
I have heard rumors about Lionel and other inquisitors. Terrible rumors about what they have done to enforce the law. I always listened to them without giving them importance. But now...
Your master, Lionel, like his, Victor, have never been able to adapt to the times in which they live. But now they have command, at least provisionally, of the Crimson Fist, and I fear the path they want to take us down.
Is everything ready?
That's right, Regent Inquisitor. The Iron Legion and the Grey Knights prepare a large-scale invasion, according to the scouts. There may be thousands on the other side of the mountains.
I have located the best points to perform the spell. If I can complete it correctly, I will be able to collapse the tunnels they have dug above their heads without causing collateral damage to the rest of the Reach. That should end the immediate threat.
Well, our priority will be to maintain the position to give you the time necessary to complete the spell. Today will not be the day those rats take these lands as theirs.
Are you sure about that?
The Reach is as much ours as it is yours. You cannot avoid the inevitable, and that child won't make a difference.
Slaanesh, the wayward sister of Erebus. I guess for the first time, the family is together.
Yes, all under the gloomy cloak of the mantle of undeath driven by the Iron Legion. No doubt they have planned their last moves very well. But today we will put an end to this heresy.
All 3 parts of the spell are complete. Not a single one of those beasts will ever enter the Reach again.
Our work here is done, Slaanesh. Let us leave here before it is too late.
We will meet again very soon, Inquisitors.
Why are there so many soldiers here? The threat has been neutralized. The area has been sanitized and secured.
The Regent Inquisitor has decreed strict quarantine for the entire civilian population of the Reach.
That's crazy. There's no reason to make all these people suffer more. We Inquisitors are supposed to protect civilians, not torture them.
Be calm, Helena. You yourself voted for Lionel as Regent. Are you surprised by the way he acts? You can talk to him when the meeting with the Custodes is over, but be careful. He is no longer just your master. I must return to the sea. I hope that one day you come to sail the seas with me. I would appreciate someone like you on my crew.
Good luck, Lady Alice. It has been an honor to fight alongside you. Regent Inquisitor, the Reach is cleaned up and secured. The threat has been completely neutralized.
You have become a powerful Inquisitor in a very short time. I am really proud of you.
Can I say something?
Of course, Helena. Say what you think.
The quarantine is unnecessary. Making civilians suffer even more should not.
You know the law. We must ensure that the existence of the undead remains a secret.
Secret? Well, it will be an open secret because reality, no matter how much quarantine there is, we cannot change it. That law is outdated, and enforcing it will only bring suffering to this kingdom.
You speak like the elves.
I'm just trying to understand your decisions. The rumors about what lies ahead for those who do not accept re-education, or those who are left without a place in the quarantine camps.
They are eliminated. Yes, I'm tired of the Crimson Fist's false goodness. We do what is necessary to maintain order, even when it means making difficult decisions. It is our duty as Inquisitors.
No, it can't be true. You massacre our people and still try to justify it.
It's enough. You may leave, Inquisitor. I have business to attend to.
I didn't want to believe it. Everyone told me so. But I didn't want to accept reality. I can't tolerate it. I can't be a part of this. I swore to protect the people of this kingdom. Not to slaughter and torture them for enforcing a ridiculous law.
Be careful, Helena. That sounded like a challenge. I have given you an order. Stand down.
No, this is partly my fault, and I'm going to correct my mistake.
Zirah told me something similar, and look what happened to her. I'm warning you for the last time. Stand down, or I'll accuse you of treason.
It was all true, and you treacherously killed Zirah. You treacherously attacked her after the battle. You are the traitor.
You leave me no choice. Lady Helena, at this time, as Regent Inquisitor, I relieve you of command and suspend you as Inquisitor of the Crimson Fist. At the same time, you are accused of treason. If you resist, I will be forced to do my duty and eliminate you.
You break my heart. I loved you like a father, but I will fulfill my oath to protect this kingdom from its enemies. And right now, the worst enemy it has is you.
So be it. Help me. Helena has betrayed me. She has betrayed us all, and she has attacked me.
Traitor! How dare you attack the Regent Inquisitor and the one who was also your master?
I'm exhausted. I can't even take another step, so the decision is yours. But look around you. Look at the suffering Lionel is causing with his actions, and think of all the suffering he will cause our people in the future.
Don't listen to her and help me.
Are you okay, sir?
Yes, and I'm about to feel much better.
I hate you!
You have forced me to this.
My lord, what have you done?
Prevent her from returning as an undead in the service of the Iron Legion, and ensure the future of this kingdom. We already have too many enemies out there to risk having one more.
But she was your student, almost like a daughter to you.
She was, but I will not tolerate betrayal, under any circumstances and from anyone. Let this serve as a warning to all members of Crimson Fist. From now on, I will enforce the law and ensure order and peace at any cost. The last elf has left the Reach. I knew there would be problems, but I never imagined that Nyla and Alice would convince them to leave the Alliance.
Between the riots and the constant sieges of the Iron Legion reinforced by the Grey Knights on the Outer Rim, we have lost almost 20% of our troops.
And that's not even counting the fact that the elves made up 35% of our total forces. High Inquisitor, if we continue like this, soon we won't even be able to defend the Reach.
Angren, you are very quiet. Something to say?
You made a fatal mistake killing the girl. If your pride hadn't gotten in the way, you would have imprisoned her after the battle, and we wouldn't be in this situation.
That girl attacked the High Inquisitor and rebelled against the Crimson Fist. Furthermore, how could carts of supposed grain with barrels full of corpses be entering the city? Didn't you have a dog's sense of smell? Or has the demon inside you already taken control?
Be careful, old man. I don't know how they managed to hide the smell, but don't ever doubt my loyalty again after everything I've done. I have sacrificed everything, even my soul, for this kingdom.
Enough. The last thing we need is to start doubting each other. Now, the survival of humanity depends on us. We cannot fail after so many sacrifices.
You're all late, you useless bunch. You're not even able to come when you're called. Stop acting like you're still in charge. You lost that privilege after losing an eye to a mere human. Now I'm in charge. Yes, but in addition to one eye, I tore off his arm, so I win. Orcs always so practical. Anyway, everything has gone according to plan. Crimson Fist will soon be history. There's still a small problem to solve before moving on to the final phase of the plan.
That's right. My brother and I have discovered that Nurgle has been transferred to the Pensatory. There they will try to access his memories, and if they succeed, they will discover the big ending before we are ready.
Well, let's raise that place and get Nurgle out of there.
It's not that easy. That place is protected by a magical aura that cannot be nullified, that weakens everything it enters without Crimson Fist's magical seal. An old man like you would drop dead in any hallway before reaching the lower level.
Do you want to bet something? Arrogant piece of rotten meat.
Yes, of course. Let's bet. Since you guys get along so well, Slaanesh and Akalina will take care of getting old Nurgle out of there. Meanwhile, Erebus and I will advance on Silver Shore west of the Reach. From there, we will block the main resource distribution channel for the entire kingdom. And you, my dear friend Conrad, will rally all our forces in front of the outlying settlements of the southeastern Reach. Slaanesh and Akalina will join you when they have recovered Nurgle. At that point, you will lay waste to any humans you encounter. And then we will have created the perfect gap to advance on the Valley of the End.
You're crazy. 1,000 golden dragons will tear you to pieces in that damned gorge before you even get to see the royal castle. And even if you succeed, another 4,000 golden dragons await you within the walls. But now you're the boss, so I'll just watch your grand plan fall apart before my eyes.
You have very little faith. Our Crimson Fist infiltrator will clear the way for us. By the time they realize what is happening, I will have already torn his dearest king to pieces.
Now, in addition to undead, we also rely on demons.
You limit yourself to killing humans and leave the thinking to me. Okay, buddy?